So many companies say that they're facing a new challenge in this job market: employees who accept offers and then never show up for the job. An article in the Wall Street Journal details how companies are learning roles aren't actually filled until the new hire starts working. Even then, there's really no guarantee that they're going to stay. So Chip Cutter is a reporter for the Wall Street Journal. He co-wrote that article, and he's joining us now to talk all about this. This is so weird to me. Why would you go through the stress of the interview process, the aggravation of updating your resume or your CV? You get the job, you pop the champagne, and then you just don't show up for the first day of work? Why are new hires ghosting employers?
Yeah, it would seem like it doesn't make any sense. But what we're hearing from companies and workers is that in this tight job market of 3.6% unemployment, historically low levels of layoffs, many job seekers will sort of get this new role and then keep looking for something better. And so a lot just never let their companies know. And so we've heard from so many employers like Southwest Airlines, which says, about 15 to 20% of new hires for some roles just aren't showing up for the first day of work. And so it's big companies, it's small ones, and they're all saying they're having to deal with this. And it's a tough problem.
So the thing about it for companies, though, is, it costs them money to acquire new employees. And they determine, what is the acquisition cost? And we're not just talking people who maybe train for a week and leave, but even before that, searching for the right person. How much is this costing companies? Do you know?
It's costing them a lot in both time and sort of unfilled positions that make work harder. So a lot of companies have told us that they need to then hire more people because they're unsure of who shows up. I spoke with a cleaning company in Texas, for example, that says that about 80% of their new hires just aren't showing up after they complete a couple of days of training. And so this then causes just sort of ripple effects where companies feel like they have to bring on more folks. That costs them more, costs them in their time. And so it all starts to add up. And so you have a lot of employers just sort of throwing their hands up at this point and saying, what are we going to do? You're actually starting to see on job postings on Indeed, some companies putting in the very first line, no ghosting, need to be reliable. You can just see and sort of, hear the frustration that companies are experiencing here.
Are they doing more than pleading online? Are they maybe offering incentives for people to show up?
Yeah, some are offering incentives. And what's interesting is we see a number of companies sort of offering 90-day incentives. That's become sort of a critical threshold where employers say if they can get someone to stay for 3 months, maybe they'll give them a signing bonus then. And they've found that they're much more likely to stay. And so that's why you might see those signs at places like McDonald's and others where, they say that bonus comes after 90 days. They want to sort of get you in that rhythm of going to a job. And so that's all part of this, signing bonuses, incentives to get people to show up. But employers have to be pretty creative here.
So we know that, that the pandemic has really turned all sorts of areas of our lives upside down. Definitely, this is one area when it comes to jobs. We talked about the Great Resignation. Is this part of the side effect of the pandemic?
It is. Many job seekers say this is just something that reflects just the way that people get hired now. For example, a lot of companies in the pandemic changed their hiring processes. So for example, you could get hired at 2 a.m. if you wanted. For some companies where they don't require you to ever speak to a human, you can do sort of these online job assessments that test your aptitude and your, ability to do a job without ever speaking to a hiring manager. And so companies have really tried to speed up their hiring processes during the pandemic. And some think that might also have an effect now where, because it's easier to get a job, there's sort of a lower bar. And so if people get a job, they might not actually show up for it. I think it's also worth noting that a lot of job seekers have experienced this behavior from companies over the years. Certainly in job markets where it was more in employers' favor, a lot of people have had experiences where they apply for a job, they never hear back from a recruiter, they even go on site, they do multiple interviews, and then just never get an answer of whether they got the job. And so it certainly goes both ways. I think right now, though, we're seeing more workers do this rather than companies.
Yeah, Chip, I think that's a great point, and a reflection of sort of the general attitudes. And when you mentioned about the way people get jobs, it's much less personal now in many ways. They're kind of like your application is going through some sort of algorithm, and then it figures its way up to the top. And I guess it's a lot easier just to be like, I'm not showing up on email than it is to face someone and tell them that you don't want the job anymore. Chip Cutter, really interesting article. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.